Welcome to episode 6 of the DCI rebuild. Today I'm going to show you how to fit a 197 or 200 steering wheel to a Mk2 Clio. This is what you're going to need. You need a 197 steering wheel with the airbag. The cruise control airbag is slightly different. You're going to need a T50, a washer. This is 29mm outside diameter, 20mm inside, and it's 2mm thick. I had that custom made for £2. And then you're going to need some electrical tape, snips, a screwdriver, Stanley blade, and a soldering iron as well. First thing you want to do is take this trim off just by pulling it up, and then rotate the wheel to 90 degrees. Then go in to get the airbag clips off. The clip on the back of the steering wheel goes up over the barb, and then you can pull that out. Then rotate the wheel 180 degrees. Do the same on this side. The horn's probably going to go off. Right, that then pulls out. So then you can pull the airbag out, and on the back there are these airbag connectors which simply pop out at the top, and then you can pop that out. Then I'll show you this bottom one. So these pop out by putting a screwdriver in there, pulling that out like that, and then popping them out like that. That's the airbag. Now the airbag's out, you can see all of the connectors in them. These two are the airbag. This one is the horn, and this one is the cruise control. You need to be very careful of this plug because this is a ribbon wire and extremely fragile, but this is what we're going to be working with in the 197 steering wheel. This in the middle is a T50, so we can start to remove that. Helps if you have the steering lock on. Don't take it out all the way. Wiggle the steering wheel so you know it's loose, and then take the rest of it out. Then I'm going to go in for the cruise control one. So these are kind of pushed into the steering wheel. This has just got a small piece here that you have to push down to pull it out. And then it's the same for the horn wires as well. You just push that down and pull that out. The horn connector on the 197 steering wheel is the same as it is on here, so you don't need to change this plug. This plug is different to a 197, so you have to transfer this plug over onto the 197 wheel. So let's take the wheel off and go and change this. So this is the connection on the 197 steering wheel. It does have this small plastic block which goes over it. You just need to push the pins to get them out. This is a little bit short, so we need to extend these wires a touch. To do that, you do need to bastardise your original cruise control loom, so I'm going to cut with a length here and then a similar length on this one. You can of course repair this at a later date if you were to go back to your Mk2 steering wheel. So I'm going to snip these. Similar length there. I've taken the loom that we need, or the part that we need, out of the Mk2 wheel. This is where it's going to sit like this, and now we need to connect it to the Mk3 wheel. So I'm just going to snip the pins off here. and then we need to strip the wires on this. Some of you may be wondering which wires go to which, but it doesn't matter. This circuit works by each of the buttons being a different resistance, and when these go to the ECU, it's just 2 wires, and the complete circuit has a certain resistance. So it doesn't matter whether you connect this one to this one or this one to this one, as long as you make sure that the 2 different colours are completely separate.
Let me show you something.
This is the 197 steering wheel modified now to take the Mk2 cruise control connector. So let's go back to the car, fit the steering wheel spacer on the back, and get the airbag installed. One difference you'll notice between the Mk2 airbag and the Mk3 airbag is this connector on here. On the squib it's orange, and on this it's purple, and that's because the locating lug is slightly different. So you need to get your squib and get a Stanley blade and slice off this lug here so it fits on the Mk3 airbag. Oh, there we go. So that will go nicely in there. One difference between the Mk2 steering wheel and the Mk3 is how the back of the steering wheel is formed, and that's where this washer comes in. 29 outside diameter and 20 inside diameter. The 20 inside diameter is so that it sits on the steering column correctly. So before you start the next stage, you need to get that washer and push it into the recess there, and that will bring the wheel out enough so it doesn't foul the steering wheel cowling. This is a very, very tight fit, and the cruise control connector doesn't fit into the steering wheel properly. There are 2 ways you can do it. You can either cut this out a little bit more so this goes in the recess better, or you can kind of make the gap bigger with a screwdriver and push it in. We just need to get a bit of tape, and I pushed the connector in here, so we'll take that down so it doesn't interfere with the airbag when we take it in and out. Then we'll put the horn in. Do up the T50. Get the airbags. The airbag connectors are on the sides on this wheel instead of on the top and bottom like they were on the Mk2 wheel. So do the purple one first, because it gives you the most slack, and then do the green one. Slowly push it home. that's it. Job done. If you like this video, then you can check out the rest of the build for this car. There's 5 other episodes of it. This just needs a trim piece on here now. Check out our other videos for track day videos and some on the 135 that we've got as well. Click the like button, click subscribe, and see you in an episode very shortly.